T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm going to be reviewing Marvel Legends Series, Marvel Studios, the first 10 years, Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket. As you can see, this is a new box set for the 10th anniversary of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This movie is from 2015 right there, and they changed the box set design, thankfully, to make them a little bit more collectors friendly. When you have all the box sets, you can put these images together, but this is mostly scenes from the Ant-Man movie. On this side, you pretty much have a synopsis of the movie. If you need to see it in all these other languages, there you go, pause and read it. Here's the bio for both characters, pause and read that if you need it. Here's the image they put on there. I believe this may be the actual Blu-ray cover, I'm not sure. On the top we have this, and on the bottom we have this right here. People are gonna ask, how did you get that? I got it from Hasbro Toy Shop. Even though I said it right now, people are still gonna ask me, and I'm not gonna answer you. On the insert we have various movie images and whatnot. So there you go with that. You can look at it when you get it. Let's start things off with Ant-Man. T-Man trivia. 3 years, almost like exactly. I got a whole butt ton of views on this guy right here because I actually got him before Shartimus Prime and Glenn Webb, and that started giving my channel some traction. I think it made Shartimus take notice because I forwarded my video to him and Glenn asking had they got this wave yet. But they pre-ordered and I didn't. I just happened to find it in Toys R Us, so I was one of the first guys to be able to review this before everybody and their mother started doing reviews. But anywho, yes, this is the exact same body. Has a lot of the same issues. I could barely get them to frickin' stand up. I wish they had boot swivel. It's like if you want to get them to stand up straight, you have to break the sculpt right there. Like you want to have it like that, but it makes the legs uneven. And on this new one, the leg comes out kind of warped. Of course, you can warm it up and move it. The only thing that's different about this new outfit as opposed to the old one is the new one has texture right there and all the red right there, even in the grooves on the back. And on this one, they put stuff like gunmetal paint on the helmet and on the silver areas. They gave this guy a more clean, polished look. They didn't give him this orange paint of the original, and of course the mask is movie accurate. In fact, yeah, it is. I was gonna say that the helmet is completely different, but it looks to be retooled from this first one, and with the accurate mouth plate right there. They did change this thing right here on the back. It's pointing backwards instead of straight up. What else did they change? Like I said, they put the red grooving right there. It has some red paint right here that this one doesn't have, but it has some silver right there. I guess the new one does look a little bit better due to the actual texture, but it doesn't have certain added on paint that you would want from like a premium style figure or whatever. And this should be a premium since they added $10 extra to the box set just because it's 10th anniversary. Now you do get this extra head right here that you do not get with the original, and that looks good. Looks really good. Let me bring in this one, and to let you know now, this head does not fit on the newer Ant-Man's body. This is Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp, so his costume has a slight redesign and whatnot, but as you can see, he still has a tiny smirk, but this one is a big smirk. I kind of like this one better, even though it looks more drab and lifeless. But like, he still does have a little bit of a smirk, so he doesn't look completely lifeless. When you try to put this head on this body, you actually can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. I could have swore it went on there earlier and it just, oh, you know what, I think I did. I put this helmet on the new, on the 2-pack body. The ball is way smaller. You can take the old body if you want and put the new head on there, and you can take the old body if you like the old body better and put this helmet onto the old body, and vice versa. I'm not going to be going back and forth, but it has the same hand sculpt and everything. So yeah, there you are with that, just to show you. The head looks down, the head looks up. Arms go out to here. Bicep rotation, and of course this arm can do that. Double jointed elbow. Wrist swivel, go out and in. Ab crunches only that much. Can crunch back that much, which may be more than this. No, if you force it, it'll go. Waist rotation. Legs kick out to the side this far, kick up that high, kick back not at all. Thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and the ankles go back, pivot, and it's difficult to get them to go forward due to the way it's molded, but you can mess with it and I can get it to go up that far. But now let's get to the other minor accessories and then the yellow jacket. Now that I'm not brain dead, this is what I was doing. I was putting this new smirky head on this body. I can get it there, but of course it's not really attached because the ball joint is too small. And just like you got with the original Ant-Man, you get this little tiny yellow jacket who is painted, and I don't know how they can paint something that small. I don't know if you're gonna zoom in on this. And you get this little tiny Ant-Man who was meant to ride on a little ant that came with Ant-Man. They didn't come with Ant-Man, but he's still in this riding position. He cannot stand like that, of course. But here you are, that's as close as I can get it. They are very detailed for little tiny things that are small as my fingertip. Well, my syndicate brothers who I shared this with in our group messenger, they're going to be upset because this is where the money in this set went into. Now that I've played with it, I understand. This thing has more articulation than the typical Marvel Legends would normally have. Like, not all of them. Number one, it has of this rolling ball in the ankle. So it's not necessary that it has the actual boot cut, because the foot can swivel around. It doesn't just pivot, it can swivel. They changed the location of the thigh cut. They put it right here, I guess so it wouldn't break up the sculpt. The way this feels, it doesn't feel like freaking hollow like your typical Marvel Legend. It feels like solid, like this is solid. Typically the torso would feel light. I don't know if it still is because that sounds light, but he feels heavy. I can't get it. The other piece of articulation that I was talking about, the neck. This neck, I'm not sure if it's on a ball, because I noticed that I can actually kind of twist it. It's not, his head is on the ball joint, of course, so you can look up and down. It's on the hinge and whatnot. It can't really pivot. Here's the transparent plastic right there on the front of the mask, as you can see. But let me take this off. Let me try to turn this. Yeah, this neck is kind of on a swivel, but it's locked into place, so it's probably not supposed to do that. But I thought it was on the a ball, or maybe it is, because it is moving. Typically you don't get a neck rotation, so maybe I'll mess with that off camera. But other than that, he has the other basic Marvel Legends articulation, like that rotating. This is kind of on the ratchet, a soft ratchet. Swivel, double jointed elbows, and the wrists go in and out, and as well as spin. Now, only thing they could have did to take it to the next level is give him a butterfly. Due to his design, you get what you get. But on top of that, this is articulated in several places, several more places than you would have realized. Number one, these things rotate. And there's a hinge right there. There's a rotation and a hinge right here. There's a hinge right here. There's a rotation here, a hinge there, and I believe that's that. So he has 1, 2, 3 bends and 2 swivels, and let's just get this on his back. So I thought this was stuck up like that, but you can move these out of the way. You can have these coming up in the front right there. Unfortunately, you can't get them latching out too much like the little yellow jacket, but you can rotate these in the back to be coming over his shoulders like I believe it did in the movie. So that is definitely cool. I'm happy with this figure. I did not expect this backpack to be that articulated. I honestly thought it was going to have a hinge, and I didn't even expect these to be able to rotate like that. So he can do all of this. You can grab him and whatnot. So that's cool. And it even holds him. So yeah, this is where the money went in this set. They reused that same Ant-Man, which is definitely boring, but I guess you're paying $30 for this yellow jacket and the new face sculpt for Ant-Man. It would have been nice if they gave him the unmasked face, if they would have went the extra mile, but I like him, and Ant-Man is just cool. I would have been super pissed if they would have gave us that old mask right here with the mouth open like that, because nobody liked this, especially after seeing the movie and seeing that was not accurate. Size comparison, Yellow Jacket is a little bit taller, and he is taller than the Bucky Cap mold. If I have any complaints, the yellow, I like that yellow, but this paint right there does not match this paint down here. So I guess on the hollow plastic right there, it's a little bit brighter than on the more solid plastic. But maybe that's movie accurate, I don't know, but he has a lot of yellow. And I didn't show off his weak point, the ab crunch. He barely crunches forward at all. I might end up freaking breaking that trying to take it forward. And I guess if I took this off, he can go back a lot, but as you saw, you have to take it off to do that. And yes, this is a little bit hollow in there, but even this doesn't even feel that cheap. Let me make sure you see the details on this. It is very detailed. Oh yeah, I like it. Buy it. Why are you still watching this? Thank y'all for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and all that. And until next time,
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos.